My name is Afsheen and I am from Pakistan. I am an academician and a researcher, currently working as a senior lecturer in Superior University's Business School CAPS. As an academician and researcher, I would like to speak about educational innovation and open science. During the periods of significant change, when new needs arise unexpectedly due to the unforeseen events such as COVID-19, processes encounter both unexpected challenges and unexpected opportunities. In these situations, educational innovation can drive the creation of new products such as technologies, tools, devices, and prototypes. And it can also develop new services such as support, care, assistance, benefits. Also, it can innovate new solutions like transformative models, systems, and methods. So, addressing these emerging needs may involve integrating novel elements into current practices, modifying the existing products, or enhancing educational operations, services, and logistics. Defining and narrowing the focus of educational innovation requires identifying problems, analyzing their context, and critically assessing the changes that foster improvements in education. Educational innovation can be described as any organizational, administrative, pedagogical, or formative adaptation that enhances or improves students' learning. It entails a continuous, intentional transformation of vision and practices to enhance the components, participants, structure, and management of education, acting as the lifeblood of educational practice and scholarship. All studies on educational innovation involve recognizing challenges, actors, and institutions responsible for implementing such innovations must prepare responses that are inclusive and transformative to meet emerging demands. However, one obstacle is the conventional belief that educational innovation is confined to formal institutions like schools, universities, and colleges. Expanding beyond this perspective opens opportunities for research and publications that explore formal and informal learning processes within networks and across various networks. Another significant challenge is the openness, the ability to bring together diverse sectors like educational, social, cultural, and enterprises for collaboration and dissemination. In this context, the field of open education offers fertile ground for training in educational innovation and promoting practices aligned with the open educational movement. And this movement supports the production, use, distribution, and mobilization of knowledge, positioning itself as a dynamic and evolving phenomenon. At its core, open education aims to leverage shared resources for the collective good, knowledge. Beyond this basic concept, it embodies the development of educational practices that contributes to needed advancements in education, management, and research in response to external shifts. Consequently, open education itself becomes an area ripe for research. So how can open education be effectively defined? It involves designing, implementing, and assessing the learning opportunities with visionary, operational, and legal openness to enhance the quality of learning for all participants. Open education challenges us to adopt innovation as an ongoing practice and integral mindset. Some of the latest trends and innovations in education include artificial intelligence and machine learning, AI is being integrated to create personalized learning experiences, intelligent tutoring system, and adaptive assessments that cater to individual student needs. So chatbots and virtual teaching assistants are being used to support students by answering questions and providing learning resources. After discussing the importance of educational innovation and the way educational innovation is encompassing globally and is bringing quality in the educational system, it is important to discuss about the open science. The concept of open science is spurring new visions, principles, and practices for how research and innovations are performed at universities. So, open science, based on the recent synthesis of research on its usage and applications, aspires for transparent and accessible knowledge that is shared and developed through collaborative networks. Advances in the digital and communication technologies and development of the various types of digital platforms are nurturing new open science policies and practices in universities, such as open science data sharing and participatory design. These novel open science practices have developed in tandem with novel organizing forms of conducting and sharing research through open repositories, open physical labs, and transdisciplinary research platforms. Another example is the preprint repositories. Platforms like archive.org, bioRxiv, and SSRN allow researchers to share their manuscripts before peer review. This accelerates the dissemination of the new findings that fosters early feedback and collaboration. Another example is the open data repositories. Repositories like Zenodo, Dryad, and Figshare provide scientists with the platforms to share raw data from their experiments. This enables reproducibility of results and supports meta-analysis across studies. One more example for the open science platforms is the open source software like R, Software R, Python, Notebook are the examples of the open source tools that are freely available to researchers. They promote transparency in data analysis and allow for collaborative development of analytical tools. Citizen science projects is another example of the open science. These initiatives, such as Zooniverse and Galaxy Zoo, engage the public in scientific research. Volunteers help classify images, count wildlife populations, and contribute to the various types of research data collection. Another very useful open science initiative is the collaborative research platform. Projects like Open Science Framework, OSF, help researchers share their entire research workflow, including protocols, data, and results. This fosters transparency and collaboration across institutions. Then open educational resources, OER. The use of open textbooks and educational resources enables students and educators to access up-to-date materials without financial barriers, promoting wider access to knowledge. Transparent peer review. Some journals and platforms offer open peer review where the reviews are published alongside the articles. This practice increases accountability and provides insight into the review process. Open access policies. Organizations like the European Commission and the National Institute of Health have policies that require publicly funded research to be made available through open access within a specific time frame, and publication. Collaborative platforms for protocols and methods, like some websites, protocols.io, allow researchers to share and collaboratively refine experimental protocols. This transparency helps in reproducing experiments and improving research methods. These examples show how open science initiatives are enhancing transparency, fostering collaboration, and democratizing access to scientific knowledge. Both open science and educational innovation play a transformative role in advancing the academic landscape of universities, not in the developed countries but also in the developing countries. By embracing open science, institutions can overcome barriers of accessing up-to-date research, bridging the gap between limited resources and the global pool of knowledge. Open access to data, research findings, and collaborative platforms foster transparency and accelerate scientific discovery, enabling universities to contribute meaningfully to solving local and global challenges. Educational innovation, meanwhile, empowers universities to adopt new pedagogical models and technology-driven learning solutions that enhance teaching effectiveness and student engagement. Integrating these practices builds a culture of continuous improvement and adaptability, which is vital for producing graduates equipped with the skills to navigate rapidly evolving economies. Together, open science and educational innovation democratize knowledge, enhance research quality, and cultivate partnerships that strengthen institutional capacity, creating a fertile ground for academic and socio-economic progress in developing nations. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the conference organizers for inviting me to participate as a speaker. It has been an honor to share my insights and engage with such an inspiring community of professionals and thought leaders.